For all the ladies out there who are doing dry January, or maybe you're a little bit sober curious, or maybe you just want to reset your relationship with alcohol, you are in the right place. We know that alcohol is harmful, but society makes it really hard to avoid, and we have a lot of stigma that goes around it. So dry January offers like the perfect opportunity to take a break from alcohol and just reset your relationship with it, and also see a lot of health changes in your body. In this video, I'm going to share the 5 areas that get dramatically improved when you reduce your alcohol consumption. At the end, I'm also going to share a couple of my favorite tips to make dry January not only possible, but also so fun and enjoyable. Health changes, number 1 is better skin. Alcohol is very inflammatory and also can dehydrate you a lot, so it really shows up on the skin with a lot of dry skin, irritation, inflammation, redness. Since alcohol is very inflammatory and also can mess up our blood sugar levels, it can worsen breakouts as well. So when we cut out alcohol, clear skin is definitely in the cards. Consumption also can have a big impact when it comes to collagen production and skin repair during sleep. One of the most common things that women can notice when they reduce their alcohol consumption is really getting that snatched look. All of that inflammation can lead to puffiness in the face. So when you reduce your alcohol consumption, the skin is one of the first things that you can notice. Benefit number 2 is better digestion. Alcohol irritates our gut lining. Our gut lining is only made of one single cell layer, and this can lead to leaky gut because it causes a lot of irritation. So that can lead to things like bloating and gas. Also, alcohol is literally a sterilizing agent. We use it to clean things. So we want to disinfect toilets, but we do not want to disinfect our guts. This is where our microbiome lies. So chronic alcohol consumption can have a really damaging impact on our microbiome. So when we reduce our alcohol consumption, bloating, gas, and a lot of digestive issues can improve significantly. To compound this further, alcohol also can damage our liver and lead to something called alcoholic fatty liver disease. This is when the liver starts to become damaged after use from alcohol. Our liver is the organ that helps to detoxify the alcohol, but in turn can get damaged throughout this process. Our liver is also responsible for making something called bile. Bile is a substance that helps us to digest our fats, and this can lead to having stools that are a little bit sticky and stinky. So you probably have maybe even experienced this after a night of going out, that your stools are a little bit off. So once we cut out alcohol, digestion improves as well when it comes to our stools. The third change that you can notice when you reduce your alcohol consumption this month is a lot of mood and neurological improvement. When we consume alcohol, it causes us to release a lot of dopamine and serotonin. That's what makes us feel really good and buzzed at the start of the night. But what happens is that alcohol causes us to release a lot more of these molecules that we would in a normal instance, which causes us to be even further depleted after. This is why you can feel even more tired, even more down or anxious after drinking, because the body has to replenish those levels. When we cut out alcohol, motivation and mood can improve a lot. On top of that, alcohol also inhibits our REM sleep and impairs us from having that good quality sleep. So when you reduce your alcohol, you get better sleep, and that leads to better energy in the day. The fourth area that will improve when you reduce your alcohol this month is your metabolism. Alcohol impacts our insulin sensitivity, which can then cause our blood sugars to be disbalanced, can lead to a lot of sugar cravings, mood swings, energy crashes, also causing us to hold on to excess weight. When we reduce our alcohol consumption, blood sugar levels improve, cravings will get better, and also hunger levels will normalize. Great benefits is that a lot of women notice that it's a lot easier for them to release excess weight when you cut out alcohol. Alcohol does have a lot of empty calories as well. Non-nutritive calories can lead to it being more difficult to get into that calorie deficit necessary for fat loss. The fifth health area that improves when we reduce our alcohol is better hormonal function. Alcohol increases our estrogen level. This can exacerbate a lot of the issues that we see with perimenopause, PMS, and also can increase the risk of breast cancer really significantly. So when it comes to our estrogen levels, reducing alcohol plays a really key role in managing healthy levels of estrogen. When we drink alcohol, it also increases our cortisol stress hormones levels even after we're not drinking. This chronic level of elevated cortisol can impact other hormones as well. It can disrupt our thyroid hormone. It can also disrupt our ability to ovulate, make progesterone, and that can lead to other things like fertility issues, PMS. spotting, and so many things. When we reduce our alcohol consumption, it also has a really positive impact on the thyroid. When we drink alcohol, it disrupts the HPT axis. This is the hypothalamus pituitary thyroid axis. This is the axis that controls our thyroid hormones. And excess alcohol consumption also disrupts our ability to make that active form of our thyroid hormone T3. So this can show up with feeling very cold, fatigued, low mood, having constipation, dry skin, losing your hair, being anxious, and so much more. So reducing your alcohol consumption also plays forward with our thyroid. Now, here are some tips for dry January so that you can have fun and feel very confident while doing it. First thing is to lean on community. Find other people, friends, family members that are also interested in doing it. When you're doing something different and difficult, when you're in community doing with someone else, it makes it that much easier and so much more fun, so that when Friday rolls around, you're both on board to do something cute together that doesn't revolve around alcohol. The second thing is to experiment with mocktails. Oh my gosh, there are so many incredible recipes out there right now on the internet and online and on Instagram. I actually created my favorite mocktail guide. If you're interested in checking out some of my favorite mocktail recipes, I've left the link for that in the description. Next thing is, a lot of people will lean on alcohol to unwind and to help them deal with anxiety and stress. So in these cases, it can be really nice to replace alcohol with something that is going to be more natural. There's a lot of really beautiful nervine herbs and things that can help calm the nervous system, things like lavender, valerian, passion flower. There's so many beautiful options out there. Working with a naturopath like myself can be a really great option to figure out which is the perfect option for you. Last little tip is to have so much more fun doing other activities that don't revolve around alcohol. This is a perfect time to go to the spa, have a girls' night in and do charcuterie board, go for a brunch date, go for a hot girl walk, the mall, get your nails done. Like, there's so many fun things that we can do that don't just revolve around alcohol. Experimenting with other activities and making a little bit of a bucket list of things that you want to do during your dry January could be so much fun. When you go a few weeks without alcohol, not only will you notice a lot of benefits in your health and in your body, but you'll also develop such a strong sense of confidence that I can't speak to this enough. Where the real magic happens, when you can go out and socialize, have fun sober, just truly being yourself without relying on any substance, there is no better feeling, and you literally become unstoppable. I hope this video inspires you to stick to your dry January or reduce your alcohol consumption at any point of the year. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.